Hi, I'm Susan Castriota, and thanks for joining me on my usual Monday night live stream. This is Bella. If you've seen my streams before, you usually hear the dogs walking around the kitchen hoping for some food to drop. Thought I would introduce you to Bella tonight. She's all ready for Valentine's Day with her, her scarf, where did it go? There it is, with her little pink scarf. So I'm going to put her down now. I just wanted you to meet her, and maybe later on you'll get to meet Wilson as well. So I'm Susan Castriota, and I'm the inventor of the Kachina Safe All Glass Vented Lids to use mostly for the microwave. And I invented these because I did not want to use plastics in the microwave anymore. I mean, it's toxic, it's messy, it's just not good for you. So I wanted to invent a healthier alternative to plastics. So I invented and patented these glass lids. These lids are to cover bowls of many sizes, mugs, and even pots, because they can be used on the stovetop as well. And what I'm selling on Amazon is the 8-inch lid, which is right here. This is how you would get the lid. All packaged just like this. It's got some direction on the back in English and Spanish. This is the 8-inch lid. And if you purchase this in the next tonight or tomorrow, I'm going to throw in one of my recipes. This one is for Valentine Munch, which I made about a week or so ago. This is done with popcorn, chocolate, and all kinds of good stuff. And on the back you get the quiche recipe as well. So I've got the 8-inch, I've got the 8-inch and the 9-inch as a set, and I've got the cover and cook. And when I invented my 8-inch lid and the 9-inch lid, a lot of people ask me, well, these are for covering bowls, but what do you have to cover plates? So I invented the cover and cook. This is also all glass. This is to cover plates, and it's vented right here with this nice scallop design. And the unique thing about the cover and cook is you flip it over, and it's a 2-quart baking dish for both microwave and oven up to 450 degrees. So I've got something in the microwave right now. I'm doing sweet potatoes. And I love to do sweet potatoes. I eat them, several times a week. My dogs eat them. And they're really good for you. And they're so easy in the microwave. Let me get my oven mitts here. Because they only take about 8 to 10 minutes to cook on high in the microwave. So these are still hot. Let me move some of this stuff here. There we go. So this, and it's a little bit hot, this is the cover and cook in use. Let me move this right here. And as you can see, there's a lot of moisture that's in here because this is a steamer. These lids act as steamers. You can reheat, you can cook, you can steam in the microwave. So I put it on top. Now, the Cover and Cook fits on many sizes of dinner plates and even a small plate if you have something small. You can also put it in the microwave and this will actually cover the plate. So this is how it's going to work, and the steam to escape. All right, so this is going to go into the microwave. And I'm going to take a look at my recipe. These recipes are on my website, CachinaSafe.com. And I have about 65 or more recipes. So when you buy my glassware, you get it home, or it's delivered to you. You don't have to worry about wondering how long you're going to cook something. You just go on and take a look at my recipe. Slipper for your hand. There's double neoprene that's textured, so it's easy to grip. There's a good little grippers. They are for microwave, for the oven if you're getting cookie sheets out of the oven. And what you get is you get a 3-piece set. You get the set of the mini mitts, and you get a hot pad. It's got the neoprene on the back. And the hot pad is also a little pouch with a little handle on it, so you can hang it possibly on your refrigerator like I have on mine. So what I have on Amazon, I've got the red polka dot, red and white. I've got the black, which is great if you're giving a gift and you don't know what color people have in their kitchen. You can't go wrong with a black and white combo. And I have the turquoise and the white polka dot. All right, so as soon as this, let's see, we've got another 2 minutes. So what I might do is kind of start my recipe for the, and I just finished this recipe, so it's not quite on my website yet. It's chocolate, cashew, cranberry, orange bark. So I'm using a really dark chocolate, and the dark chocolate doesn't have all the sugar or the milk in it. So it's this bark is not going to be real sweet. It's like a healthier chocolate, because dark chocolate is really good for you. So when I add the cashews, which are also good for you, the cranberries are, and there's a touch of orange taste to it. So it's just got a different taste to it, but it's a little different. If you're looking for something like sweet, then go to my other chocolate recipe. I'm going to put these in the microwave for 2 minutes on medium. 2 minutes. Medium. Now, what I'm going to do, let me see here. Since this is a new recipe, I've got to kind of look at my own recipe because I haven't made it that many times. All right, so once it's out, once it's melted, that's when I'm going to add my orange extract. Salted cashews, and I really like the salted cashews because I just think that little bit of salt tastes so good with chocolate. It's just, you know, there's just something about the salt. And then a half of a cup of dried cranberries, and because I'm using dark chocolate and it doesn't taste real sweet, this is going to give you that little popcorn or something because it really hasn't been in the microwave that long. But you still have to be careful. Okay, let me get my spatula. All right, we're looking good, but I think it's going to be at least another minute in there. But let's just kind of get it, you know, stirred around to get that chocolate. All right. Put that right there. Let's put this in the microwave for another minute. And I'm going to do that on medium. Once again, you want to cook this on medium. Okay. So, all right, so I've got the 8-inch lid, and if you do purchase the 8-inch lid, single lid, if you purchase it tonight or tomorrow, I will throw in my little Valentine's recipe for popcorn chocolate Valentine munch, and this stuff is so good. It's amazing. It's I do it with popcorn, and everything is done with the 8-inch lid. You do it with popcorn and some M&Ms, and it's just a fun popcorn munch, and actually you can adapt it to any of the holidays. And then on the back, I've got a nice quiche recipe that you use actually both the products. You can use the 8-inch lid and the cover and cook. And then I also have the cover and cook. And I do want to add, these are splatter shields. These are going to keep your microwave nice and clean because that food is going to be contained underneath the glass. All right, let's see how this is going here. Ooh, I think this is good. Oh yeah, I think this might be good. Let's just see how we're doing here. Yeah, this is pretty good. So I like to stir really good right now because these are kind of big chips. They're not the broken up chips. So it might take a little bit longer for this to melt, but it's in hot glass. So that's actually going to help these to melt. And just by virtue of them being in with other hot chips, that also helps the melting process. So let's see how we're doing here. As you can see, looking pretty good. Just stir it a little bit more. There we go, getting my exercise. And by the way, this stuff is so good. And you know, it really is. It's, you know, it's heart healthy, I guess you could say, because they always say, you know, dark chocolate is really good for you. And cashews are good, and cranberries are good. So all around, this is a really good thing to give to somebody. So if you want to make it this week and give it out for Valentine's Day, it would be very nice. Okay, so here's my melted chocolate right here. I'm going to add a little bit, actually it's like a teaspoon of orange. This would be orange extract, or if you have orange oil, you can use that. So we're going to stir this up. And then, let's see here. And I'm going to use the orange rind. Kind of separate that a little bit. Stir this up. It almost has, the orange, it's a really nice flavor. It's just a tiny bit bitter, but it tastes so good with the dark chocolate and the cashews. So I'm just going to add half of the cashews. And I'll tell you why. Because, you know, these cashews, now that they're all mixed in with this mixture, you're not going to see them. But it's kind of nice when you put this whole thing on a baking sheet that you've got some of the cashews actually showing. Now I've got about a 9 by 12 cookie sheet, and I put some parchment paper on the top, and I'm just going to pour this right on here. Oh my gosh, you know what? If you could just smell this, it is really amazing. I mean, that chocolate, which is just heavenly. And then you've got the orange. Oh, wow. This is very, very nice. Oh, my goodness. All right. Okay, so, all right. Put this in here. And then I'm just going to spread this around. And you really don't even have to have it like the whole way around. I mean, it just depends, oops, kind of how you want it. But it's really fun because once you, you know, you put it in the refrigerator and it hardens, it's just fun because it's going to be all broken up, you know. All right. Oh my gosh, I got some on my fingers. Oh, I hope we didn't get it on the floor. Okay, so this is what we're looking at right now. Let me move all this stuff away. All right, so this is what we're looking at. I've got so much chocolate under here. Okay, now I can sprinkle the cranberries. These are dried cranberries. Really, really gonna be good. And I take my dog to a groomer, and I always like to take him some of my chocolate recipes. So he's going to get some of this on Thursday, and they're going to be thrilled. All right, so there's the cranberries, and then we're going to do the rest of the cashews. And these are cashew halves, and make sure you do the cashews with the salt, because that salt tastes so good. It's so complimentary to your dark chocolate. There. That's it. I don't want to tilt it too much because it's still kind of runny chocolate. But I'm going to put this in the refrigerator, and actually, like in 30 minutes, you could probably take it out and break it up. But this is what you're going to get. And as soon as I, right before I finish up, I'm gonna show this to you guys. But this is what the bark looks like. See right there? You see those nice cashews in there? All right, so before I finish up and do a close-up of the bark, let me just go over what I have on Amazon, which is the 8-inch Cucina Safe lid. That would be packaged, and if you buy this tonight or tomorrow, I'll throw in my recipe for Valentine's Munch. I've got the 8-inch and the 9-inch. These are sold as a set. I've got the cover and cook. This is the cover to cover your dinner plates. It's vented right here. And these are all patented. These are my inventions. And the unique thing about the cover and cook, you flip it over and it's a 2-quart baking dish, not only for your microwave, but for your oven too. You can do pies and quiche. So this is a very versatile glassware that you will have in your kitchen. And it's a nice heavy glass. So it's a very substantial glass. All right, so this is the end of my live stream. I do Mondays, usually around 9 o'clock. So I hope you join me next Monday. Sometimes I do maybe a Friday night, but I'm always here on Monday around 9 o'clock Eastern time. And I usually share, 1 or 2 recipes, but you can always go on my website, Cucina Safe, and download my recipes, which are all on there. But right now, before I go off live, I'm going to show you, because this stuff is so good. I'm just going to show you how wonderful this looks. Wow, look at that. Dark chocolate. With the cashews and cranberry and a little bit of orange. All right, so I think I'm going to have me some chocolate bark and maybe put some Amazon on the TV set and have a interesting Monday night. So I'm Susan Castriota, inventor of the Cucina Safe glassware. Thank you so much for joining me, and I hope to see you next Monday. Have a good week. Bye.